Chosen one, this message has reached you at the perfect moment. It is not by chance that you are here, listening to these words, feeling their truth resonate deep in your soul. Everything you have experienced, everything you have endured has led you to this very moment. The signs have been around you: synchronicities, repeating numbers, an unshakable sense that you are meant for something greater. This is your confirmation. The time of awakening is here. For centuries, there has been a prophecy about the 144,000, a divine force of light bearers, spiritual warriors, and messengers sent to awaken the world. If you are here, it means you are one of them. The call has gone out, and your spirit has responded. The shift is happening. The alignment is unfolding. And now, you must step into your power. You have felt it, haven't you? The deep knowing inside of you that you are not like everyone else. The sense that you are never meant to follow the crowd, never meant to conform, never meant to live an ordinary life. That is because you were set apart, chosen before time itself to walk a path of divine purpose. Revelation 7:3-4 says, "Do not harm the land or the sea or the trees until we put a seal on the foreheads of the servants of our God." Then I heard the number of those who were sealed, 144,000 from all the tribes of Israel. This is not a legend. This is not a metaphor. This is real, and it is happening now. The veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is thinner than ever. Those who are awake can feel it in their bones. Tonight, the chosen ones will unite not in the physical realm, but in the spiritual dimension. This gathering will not be seen with human eyes, but it will be felt in the depths of the soul. Some will feel an energy shift so intense, it will vibrate through their entire being. Others will receive prophetic dreams, divine messages, or a sudden, undeniable clarity about their life's purpose. This is the moment of activation. The battles you have fought, the struggles, the loneliness, the isolation, were never a punishment. They were a test, a preparation. You were forged in fire so that nothing in this world could break you. The forces of darkness have tried to silence you, to discourage you, to keep you blind to your power. But they have failed, because you are still here. And now your true purpose is being revealed. Isaiah 62:1 says, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." It is time to rise. No more doubting. No more second-guessing. No more waiting for a sign. This is your sign. This is your moment. This is your awakening. The world is changing, and the chosen ones must step forward. The distractions, the illusions, the systems designed to keep humanity asleep are beginning to crumble. The forces that have controlled this world for centuries are afraid, because they know that once the chosen ones unite, their reign is over. And yes, you are a part of this divine movement. If you feel this truth in your soul, if these words are awakening something deep inside you, comment below and declare it. Say, "I am chosen. I am stepping into my divine power." Let the spiritual realm hear your voice. Let your energy be counted among the warriors of light. This is not just another moment. This is the moment. The shift is here. The awakening is happening. The time is now, and from this night forward, nothing will ever be the same again. Everything is shifting. The veil that once hid the truth is lifting. The illusions that blinded the world are dissolving. The systems that controlled the masses are breaking apart. And you, chosen one, are standing at the center of it all. For years, you felt different. You sensed things others could not. You experienced visions, dreams, messages that seemed unexplainable. You questioned why you never truly fit in. why the things that satisfied others never satisfied you, why you always had a deeper hunger for truth. Now you understand. Now everything is making sense. You are never meant to fit in. You are never meant to follow the world's distractions. You were born for something greater. You were chosen before time itself to be a light in the darkness, to awaken the sleeping, to remind the world of what was lost. Ephesians 1:2-4 says, "For he chose us in him before the creation of the world to be holy and blameless in his sight." That means your purpose is not random. Your assignment was not given to you by accident. Before the foundations of this world were laid, before the stars were placed in the sky, before history unfolded, you were chosen. But with great calling comes great responsibility. And many chosen ones never step fully into their power because they allow fear to stop them. The world has done everything to keep you asleep. The distractions, the conditioning, the expectations placed upon you, they were all designed to mute your power, to keep you unaware of your divine authority. The moment you step out of alignment with the system, the moment you refuse to live by the rules designed to keep you powerless, everything changes. This is why you have been tested. This is why the enemy has fought you so hard. Because he knew that if you ever truly woke up, if you ever fully understood what you were capable of, nothing could stop you. The attacks on your mind, the moments of depression, the times when you questioned your worth, the seasons of loneliness where it felt like no one understood you, all of it was an attempt to break you before you could rise. But hear this, the enemy has failed. Isaiah 54:17 says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you." Everything they tried to use against you, the betrayals, the losses, the delays, the setbacks, God is turning them in your favor. What was meant to break you has built you. What was meant to weaken you has strengthened you. What was meant to silence you has given you a voice so powerful that nothing will ever be able to quiet it again. This is why your gifts are becoming stronger. This is why your intuition is becoming clearer. This is why you are beginning to see through the illusions that once held you captive. Because the old you no longer exists. The version of you that played small, that doubted, that hesitated, that person is gone. You are no longer in a season of waiting. You are in a season of activation. The chosen ones are waking up. They are remembering who they are. They are stepping into their divine assignments. And nothing will stop what has already been set in motion. But listen carefully. You must protect what is being awakened inside of you. Not everyone is ready for this truth. Not everyone will understand this shift. Some will resist it. Some will try to keep you bound in the past. Some will project their own fears onto you, but you cannot afford to let their fear dim your light. Luke 10:19 says, "I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions, and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you." That means nothing can stop what has been divinely assigned to you. No force in this world can take away what has already been written for your life, but you must move wisely. You must guard your spirit. You must protect your energy. Because the battle is shifting, the spiritual war is intensifying. The distractions will become louder. The enemy will try one last time to make you question yourself, but this time, you are different. This time you are prepared. This time you see the truth for what it is. You will not be shaken. You will not be deceived. You will not be stopped. The mission is clear. The purpose is undeniable. You were chosen for this moment. Everything is aligning. Everything is falling into place. Everything is moving exactly as it should. And now, the only thing left to do is step fully into your divine assignment. The time has come. The veil has been lifted. The spiritual war that has been raging in the unseen is now making itself known in the physical realm. The chosen ones, those who have been called, Those who have been tested, those who have endured are rising together. This is not a coincidence. It is a divine orchestration, a prophecy unfolding before our very eyes. The world is shifting, and the warriors of light are being positioned for the battle ahead. You are one of them. For years, you walked alone. You searched for understanding, for purpose, for truth that went beyond what the world tried to feed. You questioned why you never fit in, why you felt different, why the things that satisfied others never satisfied you. Now you understand. You were never meant to blend in. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. You were set apart, designed to be a force in this world that nothing can silence. Revelation 14:1 says, "Then I looked, and there before me was the Lamb, standing on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 who had his name and his Father's name written on their foreheads." This is not a story. This is real. This is now. This is your confirmation. The enemy has tried everything to keep you from this moment. The attacks were relentless. The setbacks felt unbearable. The moments of isolation, the nights of despair. The voices that told you that you would never make it, all of it was designed to break you before you stepped into your calling, but they have failed because you are still here. Stronger, wiser, unshaken, and now the chosen are uniting. Not in the way the world expects, not in ways that can be measured by human eyes, but in the spirit. The connection is being restored. The energy is aligning. The divine army is forming. If you have been feeling it, that surge of energy, that call to something greater, that pull toward your higher purpose, it is not in your head. It is real. The spiritual realm is shifting, and you are being activated. Psalm 133:1 says, "Behold, how good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity." This is the season where the chosen ones will find each other. No more isolation. No more loneliness. No more feeling like you are the only one who sees what is happening. The warriors of light are being drawn to each other. The energy is magnetizing. The forces that have tried to keep us apart can no longer hold us back, and when the chosen ones unite, nothing can stop them. This is why the distractions have increased. This is why the attacks have intensified. This is why the systems of the world are fighting harder than ever to keep people asleep, because they know what happens when the chosen ones rise together. They know that when we are divided, we are vulnerable. But when we are united, we are unstoppable. The time for hiding is over. The time for waiting is over. The time for doubting is over. You must step into your full power now, not just for yourself, but for the mission, for the souls who are still lost, for the ones who are still searching, for the ones who have been waiting for a light in the darkness, because make no mistake, you are that light. Matthew 5:14-16 says, "You are the light of the world." A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. That means you can no longer dim yourself. You can no longer hide. You can no longer make yourself small just to make others comfortable. You were born to shine. You were born to lead. You were born to awaken others. This is why your gifts are becoming stronger. This is why your discernment is sharper. This is why you feel an urgency inside you that you cannot explain, because the time has come. The chosen are being positioned for the final phase. The mission is accelerating. The divine battle is unfolding, and the warriors of light must take their place. You have been trained for this. You have been tested for this. And now you are being released into your purpose, But listen closely this. Journey is not for the weak. The distractions will increase. The opposition will try one last time to make you question yourself. The enemy will send new traps, new illusions, new tactics designed to pull you away from your assignment. But now you see through it all. You recognize the patterns. You are no longer deceived by the tricks that once kept you bound, because you are awake. You are rising. You are stepping fully into your divine identity, and from this moment forward, nothing will ever be the same again. This is it, the moment of complete activation. The moment where hesitation ends, where fear loses its grip, where every chain that once held you back is broken forever. You are no longer waiting for a sign. You are the sign. You are no longer searching for confirmation. You are the confirmation. You are no longer wondering if you are ready. You are born ready. Everything that has happened in your life, every battle, every delay, every hardship was shaping you for this exact moment. The chosen ones are no longer scattered. They are being drawn together. The mission is accelerating. The final phase has begun. And you must step forward with absolute certainty, knowing that you are divinely protected, divinely guided, divinely unstoppable. Revelation 7:3 says, "Do not harm the land or the sea or the trees until we put a seal on the foreheads of the servants of our God. The chosen ones have been marked, not by the world, not by men, but by the Creator Himself. And nothing can change that. No attack can undo it. No opposition can erase it. No deception can remove it. You are walking with divine authority, and every force that stands against you will fall. But listen carefully, this activation requires action. It is not enough to know that you are chosen. You must live as though you are chosen. You must walk as though you are chosen. You must move as though you carry something greater inside of you, because you do. This is where many chosen ones hesitate. They awaken to the truth, but they continue living as if they are still asleep. They hold on to old habits, old mindsets, old fears that no longer serve them. That cannot be you. Ephesians 5:8 says, "For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord." Live as children of light, that means you cannot carry the past into the future. You cannot bring fear into a space where faith is required. You cannot hold on to the mindset of limitation when you are being called to walk in overflow. The old version of you no longer exists. The one who doubted, the one who hesitated, the one who second-guessed every step, that version of you has been buried. The new you has risen. So act like it. Stop questioning what is already confirmed. Stop waiting for permission to step into your purpose. Stop dimming your light for people who refuse to rise with you. This world has kept people asleep for too long. The illusions have blinded them. The distractions have numbed them. The systems have manipulated them into forgetting who they are. But you are not like them. You are one of the 144,000. You are one of the light bearers. You are one of the ones who are sent to remind the world of the truth. And now you must move differently. Luke 10:3 says, "Go. I am sending you out like lambs among wolves." That means you must be wise. You must be discerning. You must be intentional with your time, your energy, your focus. Not everyone will understand what is happening inside of you. Not everyone will celebrate your awakening. Some will resist it. Some will challenge it. Some will try to pull you back into the version of yourself that no longer exists. But you must keep moving forward, because once you step fully into your calling, once you embrace the truth of who you are, once you stop playing small and start walking in full authority, nothing can stop what comes next. Doors will open without you having to knock. Opportunities will align in ways you never expected. the people meant to walk with you will appear at the perfect time. This is divine acceleration. What once took years will now take months. What once seemed impossible will now flow effortlessly. What once felt like struggle will now feel like divine alignment. Because you are no longer moving in your own strength. You are moving in supernatural favor. Isaiah 42:31 says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." You are no longer crawling. You are soaring. You are no longer hoping. You are knowing. You are no longer waiting. You are moving. Everything that was meant to stop you has failed. Every force that tried to block you has been removed. Every setback was only setting you up for something greater, and now you must walk boldly into what is already yours. The chosen ones are here. The spiritual warriors are uniting. The energy is rising. The battle is shifting. And you are part of it. And no more looking back. No more questioning what has already been confirmed. No more waiting for the perfect moment. The moment is now. From this day forward, you walk with a new level of confidence, a new level of power, a new level of divine favor that cannot be explained, only experienced. The world will not recognize you. The ones who doubted you will not understand what is happening. The ones who tried to stop you will watch as everything they feared comes to pass, because the chosen ones have awakened, and nothing will ever be the same again. This is your confirmation. This is your activation. Go forward. Walk boldly. Step into your destiny, because from this moment on, nothing will ever be the same again.